The Incarnation of Domination.
Welcome everyone to YouTube and welcome to the Incarnation of Domination, a weekly segment where a Hard Foundation member chooses a superstar. Mark surprises us with that superstar. We discuss our favorite versions of that superstar. Mark, who do we got this week?
Man, this is probably like the most unanimous of all time. I mean, you know, there's thousands of people that could possibly ask for this. And I would say like 50% of them. So I'll read a couple of the names. Josh Mead, Ricardo Nunez, Kiernan Ellis, Sean Thibb, Lucas Cacuccio, Andrew King, Monster Judas, Brian Lyons, Robin Leacock, David Brown, Joey Hudson, John Natsaka, and more have suggested that we do Bray Wyatt / The Fiend.
Whew. That's gonna.
Broski just bought 6 of his figures in this show.
Yeah.
Listen, this guy, so toyetic.
Did he get a Husky Harris?
There was no Husky.
You know what's crazy though, that there isn't a Husky, because like all those guys in that era did kind of get him relatively quickly. At least the basic. You know what I mean?
No, he's in season 2.
Yeah, but then they become like Punk's minions
But he goes away real fast, though.
But he's still there. I mean, I'm just saying, Michael McGillicuddy has a figure, not Curtis Axel. There's no Tunga. There's a Mason Ryan with the really short hair.
But not in Nexus stuff.
I'm just saying, in that era, people got figures.
True.
It could have been possible. Could have been possible.
So, guys, we're going to skip some figures because there's so many. Even if we tried to do them all, we couldn't. What is his first Bray Wyatt? Is it an elite or a basic?
It's like the same exact time to me.
Okay.
But obviously, the elite was like pretty incredible because of the rocking chair.
Because of the rocking chair, okay.
Soft goods shirt, the lantern,
and they use that rocking chair again with
it comes with like
and
a lot of stuff. Yeah, battle pack. I want to say.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, big deal. They got that. They were such hot characters on TV. The original Incarnation of the Wyatt.
Elite 28. Is that it?
Yeah, I believe so.
It does not come with a rocking chair.
Is it like the orange Hawaiian shirt? Yeah, that's his first.
No
elite.
No rocking chair on that.
So then the rocking chair comes with like Rowan or Harper? It comes with Rowan then, not Harper.
Rowan, right around the time it does come, because I have that rocking chair and I have Rowan. That's
okay. Yeah, so, I mean, still very cool. Very, very, like, out there gimmick. Totally revamped himself from Husky Harris.
I love it.
And instantly became a super popular character.
How long were they on NXT? Like,
not a long time. And then, I mean, if correct me if I'm wrong, he works Kane like at SummerSlam in an Inferno match or something, like right away.
I was doing his dark matches leading up to all this.
Really?
I was the thumbs up, thumbs down guy, so, you know, yeah. I guess I'm responsible for the Fiend.
You went back to Gorilla and said, Vince, this kid's got it.
Yeah. No, he did, but he did.
I actually, dude, I've known Wyndham since day one. I was in FCW when him and Bo came in. They were like green as grass, and I probably had Wyndham's 6th, 7th, 8th match, like stuff like that. I mean, I was wrestling him all the time.
And you wrestled him dressed as a cow or something.
Oh, we did have the famous. It became a tradition in FCW, the Halloween costume match that I bled over to Create Pro.
Oh, I love it.
There are so many Brays, like I can't even keep track here. There's the retro, which I count. That's the only Bray figure I have currently is the retro. And I remember when that came out, it was a bit weird because like it wasn't how he looked currently.
No, he was well into like the dreadlock era of Bray. Yeah.
So, and he, you know, Bray is someone who has revamped his look so many times. He has so many basics. I'm looking, he's got a 2-pack right here with The Undertaker with a breakable tombstone.
Yep. That's depicting Mania, I believe, right?
Really? Okay, cool. He's got so many, he's got this WrestleMania ring with John Cena.
Really? I don't even know about
so
that.
much random stuff here. Funko Pops. There's one here where he comes with the Slammy Award.
Really?
This is why someone like Bray is so hard to do it, like a short segment like this.
Narrow it down to some of these elites. Obviously, in the Fiend era, that's what I mean. As soon as that character debuted on TV, like wrestling figure fans were like, "Give it to me!" Like that's
right
made like to be a figure.
Is his first one is the SummerSlam?
I believe so. Which they did the running change to make the hair brighter.
Yes.
I actually always liked Elite 54.
I was just gonna. That's the one I'm looking at right now. It's very interesting. I correct me if I'm wrong. He was doing like the white pants, like weird, like Hawaiian shirt guy for a while, and then he was off TV,
And then
and he came
as,
back
like,
a little
dreadlock
scarier.
guy. Yes, a little darker. And that's when he has he eventually gets the world title and works Randy at that Mania.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great figure.
And then there's also the one with the like I don't even know how to the apron.
Yes. That's his second. It's Elite 36. That's his second Elite.
That's a great one. But back to the Fiend ones. They were all very similar.
But like so toyetic, so like it doesn't matter.
Right. And obviously and a couple basic Fiends at the same time. We got so many of those.
Yeah,
and we
the
were
basic
saying on the
Fiend-
pod, Broski even said, I remember him saying, like, how many of these are we going to get? Like,
I mean, we
every
did,
other
though.
set.
I mean, we got an Ultimate.
And the ultimate, the only thing I don't like about the ultimate is it doesn't have the lantern.
but you
I
got
know,
that
but-
in 17 of
Yeah,
or the first
but-
one, right?
But like, for instance, someone like me now, if I just get ultimates, I don't have a lantern.
That's true.
There's a,
You know?
I mean, dude, he got all the way to like top picks. Like
Right.
he was coming out in top picks. He was so popular.
And then even they dumbed him down for the basic by putting that jacket on him, but it worked. To
That
cover
actually
the,
was
cover
like
the
one of the
tattoos.
nicer basics in a long time. Yeah.
Then
or
he
at least
has,
the more unique.
and I think his nice guy Bray Wyatt Firefly one is his best Firefly version of Bray, the basic.
I agree.
But you got to
better.
get the play set for the play set, right?
I mean, you need the ringside exclusive for all the puppets and stuff, but it's like a thrown together figure.
But
He's
then
got a
also-
belly button, goddammit, doesn't
But then
he?
you also Elite 85 has the other puppet, so like you don't even get them all in the ring, so you got to keep going.
Oh my god!
Yeah, if you're
Oh
real-
my
if
god!
you're a real completist, yeah.
Someone in the group, D Freedom, if you can find it, posted their Bray Wyatt collection. I'm like, oh my god, he's got a lot of stuff.
I mean, every incarnation of his character was toyetic anyway. So
He had the Funko Pop, the Eagle Moss Hero Collector.
there's a Wyatt family. What were the Legos called that weren't Legos?
Stack down.
Stack down. There's a Wyatt family stack down playset.
Yeah, wow. Just so he is like the definition of toyetic.
he has a Fiend Funko Pop.
He does. I believe that came out before any Mattel.
Oh, we covered that. Yes, that was the first Fiend toy thing ever. I think.
Oh, I'm looking at it. It looks pretty cool.
He's got one of these mutant figures where he's like an alligator.
I for some reason just jogged in my head. Remember, like when he was first the Fiend, and like I guess it's just because like to me he's just Wyndham. You know, he's just my buddy. And then we were at a live event, and he threw his gloves at me as a rib, and I was like, "Oh, it's not a rib. I'll give you away in the podcast."
Yeah.
And it caused like hysteria. Like people were
Right.
like, "Fiend worn ring gloves," like going nuts, and like we weren't even like thinking about it. Like
Right.
This guy was like really captivating wrestling fans, but he's just like our friend, so we weren't really like we were just way too close to it, you know,
Yeah.
to realize.
He also has a zombies figure.
That's the alligator. Is that what I said, or is
No,
that
no,
different
no.
from the mutant?
He's a mutant.
You're
mutant
talking
and a
about the
zombie.
mutant monsters, and then there's the
Which-
zombie line, which is a separate line.
No offense, Mattel. I'm glad both those don't exist anymore. Those lines were a waste of plastic.
If I was collecting and like really into figures when the zombies came out, I probably would have got all the zombies. 'Cause I'm a big zombie movie person, so I can see myself
that's what they're
doing
for,
that.
yeah. So if you,
And
you
we
fit
do
that
know-
wheelhouse, yeah.
He was scheduled to come out in that Superstars line. Is that coming?
I don't know. I hope not because it's really weird figure.
I hope it's
No
not.
offense.
I'm sorry. I hope it's not because it's like not even a Fiend. It's not even like the true Firefly Funhouse. It's like a one-off.
And also, all the
Burnt
other ones
Fiend.
they showed were like truly classics.
Right.
So it's really out of place at the moment,
Yes.
at least. Yeah.
And I wonder if we're gonna get Burnt Fiend.
That was only a render that we saw
Yeah,
2 weeks ago, so whatever it was. So that's
He-
pretty deep.
He's also got a Creative Superstar where he's got the mask.
Oh, and the
That's
the
really
Undertaker
cool.
mask.
Yeah. Wow, he's
What a
so
run.
toyetic.
There's
Just
a
looking
Wyatt
through all
Family
this.
3-pack, I'm thinking. There's a Kmart
Yes.
Wyatt Family 3-pack for
Yes.
sure.
Is it like basic?
Yeah.
It's basic.
But it looks cool. With them all together, you know.
Wow, if you had a Bray Wyatt collection, pretty damn cool.
Pretty damn
Because
cool,
he-
man.
He's somebody who is super toyetic, and he's got one of these Beast Mode figures. Ravishing Robert would love that.
Oh, that's
Talk
even
about
out?
those.
Series 2?
Is that Series 2?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I think this is Series 1.
No, I had all Series 1. He wasn't.
The
in
Rock,
Series 1.
Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, Kofi, Big E, Xavier, Rollins,
Yeah,
and
it's
Becky.
Series 2.
Oh, wow.
Those ever see the light of day?
Maybe they didn't.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Not at the moment.
Well, that was the Incarnation of Domination. Which one is your favorite one?
Another thing that's in my mind right now is like, does WWE own the Fiend? Like, is he like Doink the Clown? Like, can anyone be the Fiend now?
No.
I mean, in theory, yes.
I think it's got to be. It could be very close. I don't know for sure.
Oh, could they? Yes, 1,000%. Could they? Would they? I don't think.
Okay, so like over the years, so random Doink the Clown appearances have gone down. It's not been Matt Bourne or Ray Apollo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying, never say never.
Wow,
That would be unfortunate.
I didn't even
Interesting.
think of that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bray, he will do bigger and better things. Great guy. But which is your favorite figure of Bray?
The Ultimate Fiend.
The Ultimate, just because it's next level. It's an Ultimate. It's so poetic.
I will change it up, and I will say the Retro because that's the only one I currently have.
You know what? Another quick story before we go that just came to my mind. The first time he comes out on Raw as the Fiend, like where it's the Fiend, where it's the mask.
We're in Gorilla, right?
It's at Nassau Coliseum, and I had my family there. Mackenzie was like a year and a half or something, and she's like walking. I'm walking, and he was doing a rehearsal in the full shtick or whatever, and I like didn't know either. And I walked him up, and he kind of looked at me like, "Oh shit! Like I'm gonna scare the living daylights out of your kid or whatever." And for whatever reason, she didn't see, and we walked right by. But like, just goes to show you that he does care. Like what a good guy he is.
nice.
That he's like, "Oh crap."
Oh,
I'm wearing this
my
horror
daughter.
movie mask on a 1.5-year-old.
My daughter has barely ever watched wrestling ever, but one time I had Ron in the background, and like it's just a regular match, and she's like, "What's this?" And then the lights go out. He comes out from the ring and pulls somebody in screaming. It's like an insane thing. And she's just like, "What was that?" Had nightmares
Never
about it
again.
for weeks. Thanks a lot, Bray Wyatt. All right.